Hello and welcome to the quarterfinals. Oh my god, I forgot to deafen the stream. I can't hear myself. Okay. First match of the quarterfinals, a lot of matches behind each other. Like we have 3 hours of matches non-stop. And we're starting out with now breathing manually versus Meet the Grahams. Extremely strong teams, both in the winner bracket, and now breathing manually with an insane run in the group, winning every match. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, they look like their favorite, at least for this match, always being seed 1 does have the advantage because in this tournament, if you seed 1 on the winner's bracket, that means that you're facing out the seed 2 of another group. And so it's always like an advantage that you can have. And I think it looks like a pretty good matchup for them. But meet the Grants, this is not for nothing. They are on the winner's bracket, so you will have to be careful. It's still quarterfinals. The pool is still like accessible in some way, and so anybody can be a threat.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So you have all these players like Luchka, Stacia having an insane run last week. Most of the time, top scoring the maps, always being extremely consistent. But all of the entire team, Soroki also being an insanely strong player in their team, and like the entire team really doing this team effort, these amazing scores, 2 scores on Hard Rock 2 with number 1 seed and number 3 seed on these maps, DT3 being in control, absolute insane scores. Yeah, that's just incredible stuff from them. From on pretty much all the maps, they have number 1 to number 3 seeds, which is really scary to play against.
Yeah. Also, in terms of tapping, you can definitely have a lot to work on in this pool. You do have number 5, a little bit coin flippy, I would say, but still very speed abusable. You do have TT2. DT3 also does contain some kind of tapping, so it would be an element to watch out. The DT1 should be fine for the tapping requirement, though. So, few teams, like, if you do have a speed core, you definitely have some maps that you can abuse on, but it's definitely not going to be all of the picks.
Yes, absolutely. So I think we will see with Meet the Grahams. We'll probably play a lot of maybe techie kind of maps or precision maps. While not breathing manually is very strong on these type of maps, I believe Meet the Grahams can also hold their ground very strong. Harder roster. Um, in terms of tapping, I don't know. In terms of tapping, I feel like Meet the Grahams just isn't up to the deal of being now breathing manually, who had these insane DT scores.
Yeah, can be very very scary, and also if you have the machine speed abuse already starting, then it just goes and goes and goes, and it can just like be pretty much not even a roller coaster. The opposite of a roller coaster, it would just like be a stomp just because of like 3 free picks that you can just take advantage. It can be very very powerful. Even like picking into the number 2 can be also nice. Stuff like that just can be just tapping heavy. Of course, you have the rest of the pool, which I believe that players will be able to play around. We do also have some pre-mods. I think it's good mentioning that the easy multipliers, because they are always interesting for this tournament. You have Fremont 1 as easy on 2.8 and easy HT on 3.6, so very very heavy on the multipliers. The Fremont 2 is a little bit less, I mean a lot less I would say, 1.6 only for easy only and 2.6 for easy HD. So I mean overall we do have some very good easy players in the Division 2, so those stats are pretty important.
Oh, absolutely. From now on, breathing manually, we're probably looking at leggings here. Very strong reading player playing with easy, but their hard rock roster is also pretty insane. We can definitely see 3 people playing with hard rock. So we see the first protects coming in. We see a protect hard rock 3 from Foro. So as I expected, yeah, Meet the Grahams trying to immediately lock in into the hard rock maps. Well, we'll see the second protect coming from now bringing manually very soon.
Yeah, so we did talk about the tapping that can be good to protect. Could be like something else. I don't know. Definitely not on the HR, of course, but like a TT, like a TT2. I don't know if they're going to protect in Nomad 5. They could protect also a gimmick. That's also a possibility, especially if they have strong reading players.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Interesting, interesting. I think they will mainly look for DT to protect, just to avoid like some kind of rough band that just wanna protect them pretty much, and continue to play on their strength. But DT to also protect also means that another speed will get banned, so it's not as good to protect on a tapping compared to, for example, like protecting on
But
a
it,
gimmick maps.
depending on the type of skill set of the teams, it's always a little bit of a risk. But I believe they do have, yeah, they're protecting DT2. It seems like very confident on the DT2. Meter Grahams was not that confident. They only had 2 players who even A ranked the DT2 in their in one of the matches, and in the other match they actually FC'd it with a B rank once. But yeah, I think the DT2 protect here is very much on is a very good protect from team now breathing manually, who has not played a DT2 in the last match at all. It seems like probably has always been banned against them.
Yeah. Now we're going to have Nomad 5 ban, which is very understandable
Yes.
from mid to gram. Of course, it's a little bit conflippy, but if you do not have a speed roster, then just ban it. It's going to be better that way.
Absolutely. The Nomad 5, 255 BPM, completely crushing you if you're not very confident in speed. And it does also have quite the stamina in it. There's some parts that are really non-stop of this 255 BPM tapping, and if you're not confident on that, you definitely want to ban that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I saw the BPM of that Nomad 5. I was pretty surprised. You don't see that much speed usually in especially in quarterfinals. It can be very much destroying an entire roster just because of that BPM. Um, Now we're seeing it banned. So we're
Absolutely.
going
Um,
to have breathing manually.
Yes, from both sides. I see why they banned the Nomad 5 that did not compete very well on a DT2 last round. Today, the Nomad 5 and the DT2 are pretty much switched out. DT2 now being the stamina map and Nomad 5 being the speed map. You see a Nomad 6 ban, so reading out of the way.
Yeah. We're probably going to see a classic maybe, like the Nomad 6 AG2 ban. That could be a classic. A classic is always a classic when it works.
Absolutely. A hidden 2 might be a possibility. Maybe even the hard rock 2. Sure, they were really strong on it, but looking at the consistency, I'm not even sure they want to play it. Probably want to leave it open though. Yeah, hard rock 1 might also be a possibility, I feel like, just to get it out of the way. Make sure it's a little bit harder for the Nomad 4.
Yeah. Honestly, also mid grams, I would expect a DT3 ban or Nomad 2, one of those two, but mostly DT3 could be a better ban.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think the person they have to worry about the most is probably Stonebream, and I feel like the bans are specifically against him, considering just how consistent he is at every kind of skill set. But now we're manually having more star players in here.
Yep. And they're still thinking. I mean, there's some choices here and there. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of choices in terms of bands, but it's always good to take your time. Maybe
Yes.
like if you do have like some better rosters, for example on the Nomad 2, you prefer not to ban it if you want to have a chance. But if you think you don't have a chance, then you're going to ban this. And The
Really taking
timer
their
is,
time.
yeah, the timer is not running out, but they do be taking their time.
Yes, the timer should be running out any moment here, just in a few seconds, and they have to decide now. Um, does not seem that they really do anything right
Mm.
now. Probably they're still contemplating. There's just so much to ban, and it seems like the DT1 ban comes through, and do not want to play that against not breathing manually. Understandable. Sometimes like these kind of maps are really, if you don't have the speed roster and there's at AR 10.3, you might just not want to play that.
Mm, it's fine as a ban. I would more expect like a speed map because this map definitely just doesn't have tapping at all. It's really mostly aim and of course that AR 10.3. So if this is about the AR 10.3, I guess this is a good ban. Um, Otherwise, there's definitely enough tapping element for not breathing manually to just abuse it, and I don't know. I mean, it's still a good ban. I just wasn't expecting this particular ban.
Probably because it seems like they don't really have the scores that gives them the confidence on the map, and it's probably just banned and just get it on because they know, hey, we're not gonna pick it, and we're just not feeling confident on it, and we're not feeling safe on it. So let's just get it out and hope to do something else.
Yeah. So we could expect a HD2 ban. This is definitely possible, even though that HD2 is a lot of aim, so it's not that reading intensive. It could still be open, and we could potentially see like Firma 2 being banned or something like that.
Yes, also a
Oh,
possibility in Nomad 4 here, Ben. Um, Seeing the scores from Meter Grahams, they were quite okay on Nomad 4, but I think the Hidden 2 is probably the best choice, and here we see it coming.
yep. Okay, we do have the classic Nomad 6 HD2 ban. Nothing surprising, just like something very usual. The Kinix bans all over the place. Still leaving the Firma 2 open, so that could be a big later for Micrograms. And what's going to be the first pick?
Alright, it seems like we have a stalling match. Uh, People waiting till the timer runs out. We're currently 13 minutes into the match, and we're only getting to the picks now.
That's
That is
great.
crazy.
That is absolutely great. I love it. We love it when it happens. That's going to be okay. We do have the time. People do be taking their time, but it's for a reason. We don't want to throw the match away.
Hmm?
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But we'll have to pick at some point. That's for sure. Especially after the first Edon warning. And HR2 being the first pick. Always dangerous to pick HR2 as the first pick, especially because of the nerves. So very interesting pick already right off the bat.
And it doesn't
Oh,
seem like the map is being chosen.
oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Meet the Grahams, blue, picking harder too. Is that the song? No, it's not. So the tourney client, the spectator client bugging out again, or the tourney client, one of them. But it's most likely spectator client, which I will restart now. So we're switching really quick to the technical. Yes, tourney client messing up in recent times. Only one client restarts now. Interesting.
It's
So
fine.
usually it fixes itself if you restart it once.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Also, the HR2 isn't 2 minutes, as you know, casual HR2s that we would see everywhere in the world. So it's going to be 3 minutes. So we do have time to fix that and still sing some maps. That's some good news. Especially also if they're like stalling it, then we definitely have more times than even necessary. It should be fine. We'll see the map.
Moments.
So yeah, just always as a HR2, we do see like a lot of open ranks, who are very confident on this position, directly getting it into the first picks. I would say that maybe not among the top players, it can be very tricky to just get in a HR2 and play well directly on an HR2, especially because of the nerves. It can be very, very tricky. But
Absolutely.
we are in time.
Yes, we managed to get it through just before the map starts. Seems like just a restart of the spectator client was necessary, and we are getting into it.
Okay. I just want maybe the sun personally, and I would be someone that would be extremely happy if you do it.
What?
Just the sound
The
on
sound?
Discord. Yeah, the Discord.
Oh, it didn't work. It should work now.
Uh, the,
Oh
the
wait.
screen share. Yeah,
Yeah, I get that.
it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
I keep forgetting about
All
that.
right.
All right.
No, thank you very much. All right, where we go? We ball.
All right. 3 minutes 31 of the longer maps of the pool, harder to pure precision. One of the easier maps, surprisingly, of the map, and surprisingly, Stonebream with the first miss on the map.
Yeah, I mean, early misses on this map because it's 3 minutes. It's not going to be too bad. It's just going to be a matter of who's going to miss multiple times and just like not being able to build any combo. But so far, it seems a pretty nice pick for everybody. Watch out for those patterns, but so overall, it is working very well.
All right, we see the miss from Sorky now, and Shady Control traded by Pigla Master, but looking at the accuracy, slightly favored towards Team Meet Grahams and the combos as well, and lagging stat miss also hurts. Oh, the
Oh,
entire
Jesus Christ.
combo, all the combos from Team Red are gone.
Yeah, literally no recovery. We do have 3 big combos on the side of Mythograms. They're going to roll with it, especially with the accuracy advantage, which is actually quite decent already.
Yes, only Pigla Master struggling here a little bit, not with the accuracy though, just the aim, maybe not being warmed up enough. Banjo also playing kind of a prank on us right now.
Could be a disconnection being that long. Can be a bit scary.
I'm gonna panic. Ooh, like we're back. Map is a very consistent one, so it doesn't really get that much harder anymore. And from what we see, Blue kind of lost all of the combos, but the score advantage of 200,000. Catching up on that is going to be hard for Red, especially with all these misses right now. Immediately going to the break. More than nearly 2/3 of the map already done. Only one combo on the red side, and Blue building up the combos again. Score difference of 200,000 and goes towards Blue with the accuracies.
No, I wouldn't be so sure because you see Zoroark. Zoroark does have some combo, 500 combo already in the map. There isn't, I mean, there's some answers on the side of Midgram, but if there's some breaks here and there, we could potentially see a comeback. But of course, if Zoroark breaks, that's not going to work. But as long as it holds, then it's possible.
Yes, but he needs his team here. He needs his team to get these combos, and they keep breaking. A chain miss from Leg and Zoro keep breaking, and I think that seals the deal. Score difference of 300,000. No combos at all on the red side, while Blue is building up again.
Yeah, I mean, the copium is literally over after the break of Zoroark. Now there's definitely not enough time to come back, not enough map, not enough combo. Even the accuracy is falling apart on the side of now breathing manually, and this is going to be a first point secured for Midgram, very fair and square.
Yeah, absolutely. We do not see anybody really being confident, but the team effort on the blue side really showing what you can do. And yeah, we see first point being taken by 500,000 points from Meet the Grams.
Yep, and that was a good pick. Honestly, having those HRs all open for Midgrams, I think they will have like a lot of rooms to pick. Because you do
Yes.
have HR1, HR3 still open
Yes,
for
with the HR3
Midgrams.
protect from Meet the Grams as well. So they feel very confident. They will definitely pick more into hard rocks. Maybe we'll even see all 3 of them.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely see all 3 of them. Like, this is definitely like, or at least potentially 3 points on the board for Midgram, at least if they can reproduce those kind of scores all across those 3 HRs, which could definitely happen. But on the side of not breathing manually, I would expect a DT3.
Yeah, so DT3, DT2, anything that is faster than the average is quite good. maybe even going for a free mod, triple hard rocking it, just completely crushing the opponents on your hardware skill in these type of maps. But looking at the the, the consistency on hardware from Metagrams, they might just not want to go for the free mod. Maybe they're just a little bit worried here that they do have to be do have to be playing against such a strong team on free mod. But
Mm,
yeah, I feel like the DTs are probably going to be the safest pick here.
yeah, Fremont 2 would potentially be a blunder for not breathing manually. Fremont 1 could happen if there's like some easy players on the board. But of course, what you need to abuse on is the speed. And I think we do look at the DT2, DT3, not 2.
And we see the free mod 2 pick. Okay.
Oh, what? Huh? But Mitogun is just going to triple Asher this?
Uh, that is questionable. We see from their previous stats in free mod 2, now breathing manually, having both matches C3 and C4. Looking at Metagram C9 with Hard Rock hidden, no mod easy hidden. So 4 playing possibly with easy. But I'm not sure if they're really that confident on Hard Rock on this song.
This map on easy is 1.6.
Yes.
It's not like you putting this map on easy. I don't think it's even worth it. Easy HD, why not if you do have the skill because it's 2.6. It's quite enormous. But 1.6 is you're not going to get scores. Like you will a bit, but it's not a map that you want to look for if you want some kind of easy abuse. Fremont 1 could work if you do have the skill, of course, and if your name is Paris. But if your name is not Paris, then it can be more complicated.
I don't know. I totally get what you're saying, but I feel like it really depends on how hard the map is. And if it's so easy to break on the map, the easy might just make it so much easier for these players who are so consistent on easy. We've seen Leggings playing easy on all the free mods pretty much, except the free mod 1. In the free mod 2, that was especially tapping and finger control. He definitely does like playing easy. I would not be surprised if we see him playing easy. He's also surprisingly not bad on hard rock. So that's an interesting combo of a player we see here. But looking at now breathing manually and Meet Graham's easy possibly before, but I think it will be on now breathing manually more favor towards hard rock.
Yeah, I mean, the advantage of this tournament is that we can kind of see like all of mode combinations going all over the place, and so we can see like a lot of easy, CHT, HR, HD, nomad, of course, it is allowed.
All right, we see transgenderism playing this round.
Okay, and we're going to be ready. I really want to see all of the mods. Because I think there can be very interesting things that can be done on this map.
Oh, absolutely. One of them just said wait 1 minute, so that might be an abort. But we do see hard rock, hidden hard rock, no mod, and hidden from now breathing manually. They seem to have thought it out. But one mod is missing from the side of Metagrams. And if I think they might have just aborted it.
Yeah, of course. Okay. We're still here. We're back. You know, these days Bancho is like very complicated. Yeah, a lot of weird stuff happening on Bancho these days.
Oh yeah, Bench always being unexplainable at times. But you know, it always has to work somehow out with these type of tournaments and the tournament client. And now we're getting into the match, starting in just a few seconds.
Yeah, and we did see that there's going to be no easy whatsoever to see double HR, double HG for the side of Midgrams. One no mod one HR, one HDHR, and one HD. So uh, a bit similar, but at the same time, completely different.
Yes, absolutely. We see the first two people Fold and Soroki breaking, traded by Foro. Map only 2 minutes long. Any break can really hurt here. Foro kind of struggling a little bit here. But Mount Breathing manually kind of struggling as a team here. Stonebream now trading back, but all the combos are gone. And still two combos on the side of Meter Grahams with an SS from Katrick.
There's a lot of chain misses on the side of not breathing manually, and this is why their accuracy is just not looking good compared to mid-grams. And that can be very, very scary. Not that the accuracy advantage is so much in favor of mid-grams, just need the combo, and they do have the combo, and they have really good combo right now. It's, I don't know, it doesn't smell good for not breathing manually.
Yes, and that is not to be expected. A very risky pick from Norbury manually. Maybe they did have these practice scores that really showed off, but they can't seem to get it through. Now a bunch of breaks from Team Meet the Grahams. Katrick still holding strong though. Leggings building up a combo on the red side here, but these two misses from his teammates, that's not helping at all. With a score difference of 400,000 already, and only nearly 1/4 of the map left.
The score from Katrick is actually insane. Like having a 99 percent finally breaking, but like pretty much doing the job for the team. Stormbream also is going to find a break here. That's not going to be mattering whatsoever. They already had so much combo in favor of them, and it's just going to be what we call the destruction as a first pick for non-breathing manually.
Yes, absolutely. So that was a big mispick here. Katrick showing off why he's such a insane reading player, such an insane hidden player, doing his thing, 730,000 score. Even if he did not show up, just with the team effort alone, they easily take this point. And now we see our first breakpoint from the not favored team here.
Yeah, and this is why also I was very surprised. You know, Fremont 2, you cannot have a lot of easy multiplier. You have those HRs on the side of Mid-to-Grand that definitely worked. Ketrick also with the slide break, and just overall giving more room for Mid-to-Grands to just play around and just play on the mods, which they love. That wasn't a speed pick. I'm still surprised that they haven't first pick a speed pick.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems like Metagrams just did their homework, maybe practiced more than now breathing manually. But yeah, now breathing manually really has to breathe manually at this point because they are not in a good spot. And if Metagrams just only win their own picks, they are automatically winning the entire round. So they're definitely behind. But I don't think they will just give up at this point. I think they will fight hard, and the longer the match goes, I feel like the stronger they get.
Yeah, I mean, they still have the number 2, DT2, DT3. They look fine. They look fine. It's just that they look fine with a 2-point deficit. You know, it's not. You know, you can look fine still having some points deficit, but still 2 points deficit. It's like a point and a break point, and they will have to deal with that until they just, you know, try to play around this.
Interesting. The no more one pick.
No more one.
That is risky.
It's like after aim, they want to pick aim, which is fine, but HR2 did also contain some streams, and Fremont 2, I don't know if like on HR stream also not breathing manually, wasn't feeling the best, but on no mode 1, are mid-grams really that favored?
It is an interesting pick considering if you look at the last round, if you look at the group stage, now breathing manually played this map, played the normal one time, and was C1 on it. So that is extremely risky of a pick, but I feel like if they pick it, they must all feel like really well. Maybe they just have today and feel like, hey, we're more consistent, we're feeling good, we're going to pick that no mod 1 because we're gonna just out consistent these players, and maybe that's just it. Possibly also maybe no breathing manually is just missing a player, but I have not seen that yet.
Yeah, I mean, all I can say is that mid-grams are definitely looking great on aim, but if not breathing manually did get seed 1, on the nomad one, at least on the group stage. I think it can be just very scary to pick into them. I was expecting more of an HR. Again, the picks are a bit surprising so far in the match, and so having that nomad one, I mean, if it works, it's a 3-0 lead, and they still have the dual HR plus they protect. It's like it's kind of strong. But if it doesn't work, it's just like counter a breakpoint that they were kind of hard on the Prima 2 and just gone.
All right, yeah, it seems like they have a plan. Maybe they just practice the map like crazy. It's just like with the plan, hey, we're going to practice this map like crazy. We're going to learn everything of this map, and just this might just give us this consistency. But yeah, we'll see why they picked that map and if it was a mispick or if they're just above us.
Yeah, I mean, also practicing a normal one. I don't know about you, but you know, it's normal one. It should be fine for all of the players.
Well, I've always thought like that, but I've seen players being so consistent and amazing on Nomad 1s before. I feel like Nomad 1 is practicable. Stonebrain being the first person to miss again. But yeah, maybe they just feel like they're being the more consistent team right now.
Yeah.
So Nomad 1 is for some players definitely a good pick.
And also for number one, it's not too long. It's not even 4 minutes, which is a tiny bit shorter than usual normal ones. So maybe it's going to make a difference, maybe not. But just having one break at the beginning, honestly, it's not going to matter too much.
But yeah, so going so early into the map, all four players of Team Red having 99%. JT Cantwell breaking, being traded by Gato Hongo though. The slightly lower combo from Stonebrain does not help here. Gato Hongo and JT Cantwell both probably due to nerfs are breaking here. 2 FCs against 2 FCs, but yeah, just looking at these accuracies, all 99% except 2 people, except one person it seems like now.
Yeah, a small combo advantage in favor of mid to grams, not by too much honestly, especially for Nomad 1. You can just have a big combo and running away with it, so the damage is definitely not done, but they will take a small lead. Just very, very small so far, especially we need those accuracies being those that high. That high is not going to play on accuracy at all.
But Piglam after that break is definitely going to hurt now breathing manually. Even Bansher is surprised and stops for a few seconds here. I don't know. Now with this combo breaking, Gato Hongo also breaking, Piglam Master dropping even more score and accuracy here, and now the score slowly but steadily goes towards Team Red. But Leggings and JT Cantwell both breaking now, and now we're even again.
And still combo advantage, not anymore. It's not a combo advantage anymore for mid to grams. Soroki though breaking is going to even things and even more. Mid to grams will have a small combo advantage in their favor, but not by too much. They will need a bit more misses in order to maybe take this one and
everybody break for Stonebrain. And now Noob also trades. It's all in the air. Both teams know they have no combos. They need to build up. Very slightly combo for Team Blue, but I think it's all the accuracy now.
It's going to be at least very, very close. We just need one player to maybe have some great combos at the end, or like a lot of supportive combos here and there, which is going to be very, very difficult to potentially take a lead whatsoever. And Piglam Master is going to be the first one to break for this. Oh my god, full collapse! Actually, from mid to grams, this is only Gato Hongo on the side of mid to grams, and I think it's going to be not breathing manually points.
Yes, a lot of breaks now from both sides here, but Team Red here holding on the end a little bit better. Taking the point, maybe? Well, it's going back again, but breaking Gato Hongo, I think, seals the deal. 38,000 score difference going down to 30,000. But is there enough time? Piglam Master with that break that Gato Hongo also. I think that just might have just like, it's so close. It's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Oh my god.
Oh, that was almost a tragedy for not breathing manually.
That was almost a tragedy. I think, yes, it was maybe a mispick from Metagrams, but we can definitely see why they picked it.
Yeah.
pretty
Mm,
much a
well,
coin toss here. Could have gone to both sides. Stonebream having this early break here and then coming back, holding combos longer than anyone in his team, but still not holding through to the end. And that any player, any miss here, kind of cost them the game here.
yeah. I mean, not a mispick for sure. I mean, by how close it was. Of course, it wasn't a mispick, but it's not going to be a point for not putting manually. It is a break point, but
And
now
Zorki
they'll have
cheering
to
with
play.
Yatta.
Yeah, they will have to play. They will have to play something. Please pick speed. Those speed maps are still open, and I would believe that they look quite juicy for them.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I mean, HD ban. I don't know if like it's still the times for like number 3, number 4 being picked as their Bitcoin flippy. Picking into HR, I think, is a dead end for not breathing manually. I
Oh,
mean,
absolutely. A DT pick is just, I think, it's just to play a DT2. Just go
it's
into your
here.
protect.
Yeah, it's here. Those picks are here, and they will have to at least pick them at some point if they want to take the win.
Absolutely. Map is even again. By the way, for all those who do not know what yatta means, yatta is in Japanese pretty much a cheering if you are very happy about something. Um, yes,
Yeah.
I learned it from Japanese people actually.
Let's go. Based. I think Japan. Okay. I
Har
so far
one
the
pick.
so far the picks are very weird. Like
Extremely weird.
I I no I don't understand this one.
So the Harrock 1, it is very aimy, it is a lot of aim, but we've seen Metagrams being very strong on aim in previous runs, very strong on Hard Rock overall. They did protect Hard Rock 3, so I do not understand why they now bring manually is picking it, but I think, it might just come into my head, but I think they're missing speed players. I think that might be the problem.
Oh yeah, maybe. Actually, if there's some missing players on the side of not breathing manually, could be those speed players, and hence why they were definitely not picking to speed. That would be
But
a
they
solution.
protected it, so that's so confusing.
Oh yeah, true. Oh god. Um, I because okay, so far in this match, we've seen HR2 being the first pick. Okay, sure, why not? Bit surprising as first pick, but why not? Um, we did see after 3-2 as a reply, which ended up as a blender. Then we've seen No Mode 1, which was a bit coin flippy, whereas I think there was a bit better to pick. And then now we're seeing HR1. Well, then just one on aim. So it's at least a tiny bit logical. But still on HR, they're going to have some accuracy deficit. Metagrams are going to have their accuracy advantage, and so far they seem a tiny bit more consistent than not breathing manually.
Oh, absolutely. So yeah, we'll see how. Now we're manually actually using your timeout of 3 minutes and the timer 180. We see it coming in, and yeah, they must think through a little bit what they're doing because I feel like they're not taking through their strategy.
Yeah, I mean, we will have to see also that HR also contains some streams, and so far for not breathing manually, those streams on HR didn't went very well. So I can be scared a tiny bit for not breathing manually for especially those patterns. Maybe on aim they will feel quite confident, and that's why they're picking it. But those stream patterns can be a bit surprising, and
Oh,
so
yeah, absolutely.
I'll have to be prepared.
Yes, map is absolutely consistent. To check 4 minutes 24 long. So much time to break in so many places on this map. It is going to be extremely exciting watching this.
Yep. And just like people practicing, it is very fair as a timeout. It's very natural, just like taking the time to just practice in the meantime, chilling, being comfortable on the AR.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And while they have the timeout, I will have a timeout myself. Because I need to steer my bolognese.
Okay, let's go. Bolognese time. Bolognese. All right. And now we just have Noob and Faro in the lobby, still waiting for Flo to come back. The timeout is like 180 seconds, which is more than usual tournaments. I guess it's just for getting more time if there's like technical issues, and it can be more practical. It's just making a tiny bit the match tiny bit longer. Sorry for my English.
All right, I have arrived. So
Okay.
timer is running down. It's been pretty much 3 minutes. Players should be coming in now.
Yep. Should be fine. I mean, blue team still need to be in the lobby. The
Timer
timeout
should have run out now.
I'd say it's long. It's 3 minutes.
Yes, but the timer started about 3 minutes ago already.
Oh,
More than 3
true.
minutes
I
ago.
can't do math.
Yes, 38 to 41.
True. Math are important in life, especially for
Alright.
pursuit tournaments.
Yes, that is very much true. And yeah, we see now all players in the lobby, all players getting ready. All right.
Don't missing a player from mid to grams.
Okay. Both sides
Oh,
have
both.
one less
Yeah.
player. They're not really sure on what to do. Stormbream coming in for the team blue for team Grams. To be expected, consistent on all sides.
Yeah, Zoroki is not on the right
Or
team.
Stormbream is maybe the we're gonna have a my English is just not catching up anymore.
Okay.
Maybe Stormbream joining the other team now.
Fair.
Betrayal here. And you definitely did not hear that. That does not say what you just heard.
No. Definitely not.
I remember playing the song like a few months or like just 1 or 2 months after I started playing, and I heard it and I was like so confused for a few seconds.
Okay, well, we're still back. We're still here for a TB pretty much in HR.
Yes, I don't think we will get longer maps than that in the hard rock pools in the future. All right, we're gonna panic because K-Drake was turned around.
No, it's an abort. It's an abort.
It's an abort.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, my tablet.
My tablet. Okay.
Yes, so K-Drake had a technical problem here. His tablet probably did not work the way he intended it. So we will definitely get back into the match immediately. Nothing happened yet. It's just the beginning of the map. There's no abort limits.
Yeah. So. Yeah, the abort limit was 4. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Anyway, there's a lot of anticipation for this song, you know, after the timeout, after the abort, but we're finally seeing it. And we'll see how it's gonna go. Pick from no breathing manually. It's surprising as a pick, but the only aim which they just won. So why not?
Oh, absolutely. So, beginning not saying much, everyone building up slowly his combos. Piccolo Master and K-Shrek both not really being comfortable on this slow part aim here. But now we turn it up a little bit, and it's going to stay consistent here. K-Shrek being the first person to miss. Also not very good egg.
Oh god. Well, that stream wasn't too clean. Still plenty of time to recover that accuracy, but so far it's going to be not breathing manually advantage overall.
Yes, Chitty Control traded it back, but just his accuracies just show slightly more favored for Team Red so early. What? Hey, what? No! Oh, man.
Oh no. Okay.
Guys, it does not say that. Please.
it never said it. It's just in your mind.
You only hear what you want to hear.
True.
Racist.
True. 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 True.
Right. Starting
Ah.
very slow. But I think now we're gonna see the chumps.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Such a good song.
Combo advantage pretty much for nobody whatsoever. Just the accuracy advantage. So, of course, a bit in favor of not breathing manually, but it's not going to be too decisive. We're not even halfway through, and a side effect from Chicken Well. And that's going to even things up.
Yes. Oh, and Stacia with that miss. Definitely not very happy with that. One of their carry players, 99%, just went below that. Um, that's that's the last person in the team you want to break on there. And Soroki, leggings, all of the red team is down, and we still see two FCs from Team Blue. And
Yep.
yeah, the harder one pick, 4 minutes long, but we've seen just how long these slow parts are on that map to build up this combo, getting right into the next slow part, and that's just free score for Blue.
Yeah, it's not even two Fs. Okay, I was about to mention that Subolev combo from Ketrick, but having that break, I didn't curse, but close to it. There's still two FCs on the board. It's still going to be quite enough to take that advantage. 200k lead, already halfway through. It's looking like not the greatest pick in the world for now, but still plenty of time to come back.
Yes, I feel like both of these teams are just banking on the aim. I'm not really sure why there's so many skill sets, so many different kind of maps you can play on here. Soroki missing here, that's also really painful. Just a few streams here. Everyone hitting it, except Soroki, of course, but he did miss before the stream there. Yeah, two 1,000 combos on Team Blue here. I don't want to say it's lost yet, but it's just not looking good on a map as long as this one.
It's not lost because those FCs could still back at any moment. There's still like some combos on the side of not breathing manually. It's not gone. All hopes aren't gone. Still 25% of the map to go. Catrick breaking, legging trading, so it's not going to be an advantage for not breathing manually.
Yes, but Tatrick is the last person they have to worry about. Got the Hunger now breaking, Pitlow Master
Oh.
dropping some accuracy, but the score different of 400,000. Look at how much of the map is left.
Pigla Master holding on, I think, is going to be the key factor. If it's just for 5 more seconds, pretty much here we go, it's going to be out of reach. And even if there's some scores here, even if Pigla Master is going to break, it's not going to matter a single bit. That lead is just too much in favor of Mid-Grams.
Pitlow Master breaking now, but he's done all he had to do. Score difference of 350,000, and even if it's going towards the red side, there's just no time left. Maybe this is just a ploy. Maybe they're just picking all the hard rock maps and all the A maps, so Team Blue just runs out and doesn't have anything, so they come back and completely crush them.
Good. Good. That is those kind of strategies, they can be very mind gamey, but so far the mind game is not too much working for not breathing manually.
Stage of the 99.4% accuracy. You cannot forget that that is such a great accuracy on hard rock, 4 minutes long with slow pause as well. It's so hard to hold this egg on there.
I think. Okay, what's the plan for Mid-Gram? Do you think that they're going to use their protect to just consolidate the 4-1 lead? Or do you
I
think they will
think
wait for them to pick
the hard rock
last?
tree might just be the point here. The hard rock tree is probably the safest pick for them, and it's building up confidence. It's getting in them, as you said, most likely the 4th point, and at this point you are really safe in it, and this confidence boost can just win you the game.
Yeah, but the question is, do they want to use it right now, or they could look for 3-1-1? Honestly, for what it is, 3-1-1 could be also a pick. Honestly, that HR3 can still be open, and no, it's not banned because it was protected. And so they can pick it at any point. And because they have the lead, won't they pick into it right now to just build the confidence, build more advantage and all? Or they will wait into the match point to pick into it? Because
Yes.
it can be more safe.
Oh, absolutely. But there's also maybe something with Noma too. We've seen Team Red, Team Breathing Manually struggling a little bit with this tapping part. Meet the Graham's not a very strong Noma 2 team either, so I think that was most likely still not be picked.
Number three? Number three could be something. Okay, well.
Noma 3 is probably definitely favored to now Breathing Manually.
That's fair. But they're going to go for HR3. Very fair. They want to be safe. They want to take it. That is very heavy in favor of Mintagon.
Yes, it's their protect. They must be feeling very confident on it. They have had in previous remote hardware trees very good scores. This is different though. This is 151 BPM. This is ulti. This plays very different, more like a normal tree really than a tech map.
Yep.
Devious Panda map.
Yeah, watch out for those finger controls and all. Because of the OD10, it can be very tricky to hack.
Yes.
Which is going to be a tiny problem for no breathing manually.
Yes, we'll definitely have to look at Stormbream in here. Stormbream going to be a massive, massive player for Team Metagrams here.
Yep. I mean, so far on HR, Metagram just taking all in and with some very comfortable leads overall, like having 300k, 400k, those kind of vibes. And so, picking into that HR3, they are a favorite. They are definitely favorite, and you did mention Stormbream, but I think all of the players pretty much for Metagrams are going to perform quite well on this. Not breathing manually, of course, we'll have to play this map to have Noob, Tasha, Leggins, and we're still winning for both players.
Yes, absolutely. And let's not forget the 1 point that Now Breathing Manually got. The one point was just by like 20,000 points on a No Mode 1. So that could have just like 20,000 points difference. On the other side, would have gotten them to a 4-0 with very high potential to become a 5-0 now. So it's just looking so good for Metagrams. Them breaking out of their shackles and performing so much better than in the last round.
Yeah, just a reminder that Not Breathing Manually should be favorite in this matchup because they did got seed 1 in their group stage and Metagram was seed 2. But so far, it doesn't look like it. I think it's very complicated, and also maybe in the matchup, I don't know if Not Breathing Manually is very happy about the matchup that they are facing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because they can play HR, it's just not at the level of Metagrams. And they still don't pick into speed, so maybe they're also missing some players, and also just like losing some picks here and there, and just it's not looking too great overall for Not Breathing Manually.
Absolutely. So Now Breathing Manually really has to, get into that now. Bancho just not having a good time. Jesus Christ, what is happening?
Okay. We're gonna get started. This map is not too long. We could see some surprises.
Yes, 2 minutes 30.
A breakpoint could happen, honestly, on those type of maps.
Yes, Now Breathing Manually should be quite good on this type of map, honestly. But I think Metagrams is just so much confident, so much more confident. Had some very strong record in the group stage on the harder trees. But Gato Hongo being the first person that breaks.
Also, the accuracy advantage is over in favor of Not Breathing Manually.
Yes, Sorky trading it back. Accuracy drops from both sides here. Gato Hongo breaking again. 3 FCs versus 3 FCs, but these accuracies definitely favor towards Team Red. And 1/3 is already over.
Yeah. Okay, so the point is for 9 favor Not Breathing Manually, not by too much, especially because of the combo advantage not being too much in their favor. A break also from Leggins, so as one of those FCs, though it's going to be traded by Kamidaiko. It's not decided at all.
Yes, and what I'm surprised about is not seeing Stonebrain, Piglomouse, or K-Trick both holding these FCs versus Chati, Cantwell, and Stacia. Accuracy advantage again, slightly, I think, on a red side, but I can't even be so sure about it. I think it's really just being carried by Stacia, and that's the guy we're looking at here. And if Stacia or even Chati Cantwell breaks before the other players, this just might be the doom.
Yeah. I mean, if anybody pretty much breaks on either side, it can be very detrimental. A trade. That's a trade, though.
And Stacia breaking, and K-Trick still holding, shaking his ass off.
Oh my god. You don't want to.
No!
Too much. No, too much. Too much. That was too much for his heart.
That was. Oh my god, look at his shake!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. The unhappiness from the player. He is fuming right now.
They lost their protect.
Yes. And that might just be the comeback for Now Breathing Manually. Now Breathing Manually can pick their DT2 now or DT3 and just completely roll over them, I feel like. 4 C ranks.
Yeah. I mean, this map is so hard to hack. But I was okay with the A rank. Stacia
Only
also
slider
with
breaks, yeah.
91% also from Stacia is like really nice in this map. And so I don't know if Now Breathing Manually expected to win this one. As either. But it's something to be third W.
I don't think they really thought they're out of it. I'm pretty sure they knew that they're not bad on it. They definitely did perform on Hard Rock well in the group stage. So I'm not that surprised actually that they did win. But it's a huge point, of course. Losing your protect as well is obviously a huge hit on your mindset, on your thoughts, and they will now jump right back at it, immediately pick their protect, the DT2, showing them, hey, we just won against your protect, now we're picking our protect, try to beat us in there.
Yeah, I think we're seeing some good plays here from Now Breathing Manually, finally picking into speed and into the protectors, coming back 3 against 3 potentially on their map. Of course, the protect is not a point. You will still have to play the map to get the point on the board, but they look very favorite on that stamina heavy DT2. And yeah, okay. Now we do have some kind of insane matchup here. Some do have gaming here.
Huh? What?
We do game. We do big gaming, and just like 3 against 3 is like such a good match.
Oh, absolutely. Just in the background, I'm looking for matches right now and how everything is going. Extermination Squad, Schedule Hell Extermination Squad against Yorick is starting now, about now. And Egao Agejao Doki Doki Yu against Kaeldum Pirates also running at the same time.
Alright, let's see. Wait, what has the map being picked? Is the client okay?
Seems to be okay.
Okay, it's just that I still hear the HR3 going on.
I don't think we've seen it. Oh no.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
It's the spectator clients again.
Yeah, I think. Alright. We're still here.
And one client only restarts. Okay. Yes, spectator clients kind of messing up sometimes, not being the most reliant programs on here. But just a restart will happen very quickly. Be careful of your ears, I should have said it earlier. And something very known with these type of maps is that OBS kind of struggles.
Okay. I think Mm.
So you have to always go to the last tree and switch them back and forth. And now we will have it all working.
Yeah,
And that
that is
is not the type of map that is supposed to be in there.
and there's even not players in the
Ah,
lobby.
yeah, because I'm stupid. No worries.
Okay. Fair enough, fair enough.
Don't worry. And we're going to the map. I think the map just started. I just forgot to switch to the lobby. Okay. Stacia here, trying to game on here. Lots of breaks. Very hard to high combo this map. Only Prodigy with a combo left. 2 players are now breathing manually. Yeah, gaming.
Yeah, do be gaming. Prodigy trying his best with the still the FC, but still 2 FCs on the side of not breathing manually.
Yes, the map is so hard to hack overall. We see 78% from Piglomaster, only 3 players on their team being very consistent on this type of skill set. They show the 98.8%. This map is pure stamina. Some small doubles and sliders can really catch you off guard in here, but the stamina is everything on this map. And seeing a 99% from Stacia is so insane.
Yep. I think the point is already decided, even if we're just after halfway through the map. Honestly, still having 2 FCs. Also, the recovery from fault. It should be not over, but close to over.
This is over. I'm gonna go and say it ahead. Go ahead and say it. Stacia with an FC going crazy. Fault with an early break, but it's still the accuracy looking so good. Versus Ryan and Kumidaiko, but Ryan just also behind in these combos. Score difference of 750,000. We know why they protected it, and I think they will pick ET3 just next round as well. So already probably know their next pick, and Mitu Grahams had their chance to take this match, but I think now they're against the wall and struggling. And Bancho
Yeah.
also is struggling.
Venture is struggling so far quite a lot.
It's like I have to panic here. Map is nearly over.
The map is over pretty much.
It's over.
It's over. It's over. Literally. Of course, point 4 not breathing manually. We don't need to see the rest of the map.
One of the games crashed.
It's fine. It's fine. We saw everything. It's fine. It's fine. No breathing manually. Just, of course, taking the point. No problem whatsoever. And Mid-to-Crams will have to pick maybe something a bit more conflippy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't think they really have these maps anymore that they can consistently pick. Maybe a free mode 1, it is a coin flip, but it might just be a good decision. A hidden map, maybe? I'm not sure how well they feel on these type of maps. No mod 4 also still open. No mod 2 definitely not their pick. I think No mod 2 is also very favored towards breathing manually. No mod 3 also quite a coin flip. I wouldn't pick No mod 3 if I was in their shoes. I think their free mod is probably the best choice, or a hidden pick.
Hidden 1, free mod 1 seems pretty nice overall as picks, but the premise that they will have to decide is not like as clear as they for Mid-to-Crams pick compared to not breathing manually pick.
Oh, absolutely. But we know that now breathing manually not very happy with the reading picks, so the hidden picks or the free mod picks might just be the right pick here. I don't think any other pick makes sense here. And hidden free pick.
Why not? Why not? Because we did speak about Fremont 1, HD1, we did speak about overall of the HEs, not very well tested so far. And so it could work. It could work. It could work. Also, I would love the sound on Discord. That would be something.
It didn't work. I tried clicking on it.
No,
it should work now.
It's
oh, never mind. I forgot to stream again, didn't I? Ah!
Maybe not. I don't know. Okay.
Just immediately say it the next time, because I will forget. I know I will forget.
I was just waiting the end of of DT2, of course, to end to mention that, but it's fine. We're here. Not scuffed. Definitely not scuffed. Okay. And it's going to be mostly, of course, those flow tech type of map. The EG3 type map definitely works well on that slot. And of course, we do have Sec, pretty much like a classic in this type of slot.
Yes. Stream tech map, very hard, very old map. I've seen this map before. I've played this map with Nomad before, but with Hidden it just gets so much harder. Can definitely bring a lot of chain misses here. And it's also so short, 1 minute 40, one of the shortest maps in a pool.
Yep. It can be, I mean, it can potentially end up like the HR3 because HR3 also was very short. This one is even shorter.
Yes, absolutely. But I feel like the Hidden 3 might just be more favored to meet the Grahams. HR3 was also very strong for breathing manually, but yeah, but I think that Meet the Grahams should be able to take this more confidently.
I sure, why not? It's something that could happen. They are looking a bit more favorite. Are they going to win? Maybe, maybe not. I think
It is really a coin toss. At least for us, maybe they're not that confident on it. They would have picked it early if they were, but I'm not sure how confident now breathing manually is. Just 1 or 2 misses can just decide this type of match. But I think we'll see a lot more than that.
Yep. And it's going to begin right now, and we'll go fast. So any misses at the beginning won't matter. And we'll have to be extra careful on that.
Yes. Map is massively comboable, even if you do not have the accuracy. Even if you're not that confident on the hidden accuracy, you can still combo the hell out of this map.
Yep. And we do have the build up and 2 misses. And it's going to be only a trade between Stormbrim and Aknom, but heavy accuracy advantage over for no breathing manual.
Oh, absolutely. The break from Stormbrim also really hurts here. Stacia holding well. Fall breaking right after. Combo advantage towards Team Blue, but these accuracies not really letting that happen. Catrick now breaking 4 as well. Only 1 FC left from Team Blue versus 1 FC Team Red as well. Supporting combos also pretty much the same here.
It's only Daiko versus Stacia, and also a few supportive combos from Stormbrim and Aknom. I think those combos will decide who's going to win this pick, but so far it's a little bit favored for
Daiko miss.
Oh, that's not over so far, but it's going to be over quite quickly if there's no answer from Stacia, and there's absolutely no answer from Stacia.
Yes, Stacia being so consistent, showing why he is such a high seed. Now finally falling off a little bit here, breaking the combo, but he did what he needed to do, carrying his team to his win here.
Yeah, that miss was way too late, and also it was a side break. It was way too late for Midograms to come back from this. It's going to be another breakpoint in favor of now breathing manually, and I do notice that Stacia is a she. So it's okay. We learn. No, we're just going to say she, and that's all. Thanks for the info. Of course, we love those infos when they're here. Okay, but now breathing manually, we'll have to pick into something else. No more to GT3. They will have, I think, I think a lot.
Yes, but looking at the score, Stormbring having this early miss here did come back quite well with a 700,000 performance and only a slighter break from 2 of their players. Could have gone the other way just as well. Very coin tossy as we've seen before, but yeah, now Breathing manually having to come back, being a point ahead now for the first time in the match.
Yep, and I mean, it's not only they could pick into speed, but also number 3, number 4, they will look fine on it too.
Yes, all of the maps looking very well for them. I feel like picking the Noma 2 or the DT3, I think both of these are quite safe picks for them. Probably the Noma 2 even more favored.
Number 4 also would look nice. You know, there's just a lot of maps they could go for. I wouldn't go for HD1 though. That would be maybe the only map where I could be not so happy to see it for not breathing manually. For mode 1, depend on the mods. If they're like confident overall on the map, they could still play it, but again, I don't think they're going to be happy, at least so much happy to play it, but it's going to be a DT3. Welcome to Speed.
Yes, DT3 pure finger control, 210 BPM, a little bit longer of a map, and I love this. I love it. So the spectator client is bugging out again.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I mean, DT3, of course, made by Ice Cold, so you know the mapper, you know the vibes. It's just going to be pure finger control. Of course, fast finger control. Ice Cold definitely did a lot of customs for overall that DT3 slot for a lot of tournaments, and this is one of them.
Right.
All right. Just
Seconds.
Yeah. Okay. We're in the lobby with a lot of leggings.
Oh, that worked out. Yes. Okay.
Oh, we do have 3 leggings.
We have a lot of leggings. I see that.
Yeah. As maybe the problem, because I do like leggings, but I think 1 is enough.
I don't know. When it's cold, having another one it might be a good idea.
Okay, 3 of them maybe. Could work. But okay, prime resolved. It's nice.
Yes, and we see here that DT3. It's so hard, and definitely did not forget this time about restarting my Discord stream.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god. Thank you very much.
Oh, no worries. It's gonna be silent for a few seconds, but now it should be giving sound.
Yep. Thank you very much. And so now we do have all of the teams pretty much ready. Lekins, Agnom, Stacia, and Zorki for not breathing manually. Definitely looking a 5 rate for this DT3. Against them, we're going to have Kumidaiko. So far, Kumidaiko is playing very well on those DT speed. So that could be a player to look for. Pochi also did play well. Gatorango and Ketrick on the side of mid program.
Yes, absolutely. But looking at these teams, Agnom being one of their DT players, Stacia being extremely consistent throughout the entire tournament, Soroki, as you said before, also being extremely consistent, together with Leggings, who's very strong and hard work and hidden. Yes. There's not much really you can say about that. I feel like all of these players will be playing extremely well.
Okay. So no limits from Zorki, but of course not going to be very relevant. Also, a miss from Liggins. Nothing too bad. A trade from Gatorango. 2 breaks here and there, but not going to be too mattering so far.
Yes, trading is Leggings, but the map is a little bit longer, 3 minutes 10 long. I believe that is already with the DT. Agnom, Prodigy, K-Trick, lots of misses. Map is very comboable, but also the accuracies are so hard on this.
Yep. Also, surprisingly, a small combo advantage in favor of mid to cam currently. As the
I'm about to
bencher
press the panic
decides.
button.
Yeah.
Yes, a panic button will come in now. Bancher just not having the greatest time.
Yeah.
I swear it has nothing to do with my internet.
Bencher those days are just so bad. Wait, what's going on? Wait, how? Since when?
Kirk missing here,
Okay.
Soroki missing here. Maybe it was a few bencher misses we've seen before. These sliders can bring them very easily. Agnom breaking here. Stacia being the only FC in an entire lobby. Combos. Oh, Kumi Daiko, that break is really bad for the blue team, for me, the Grams here.
Yep, Seisha only holding for not breathing manually. Also having some combos from leggings as a sub-lift combo, so always nice to have it. Gato Hong go and put G are still here, so there's still a match. Never mind. Absolutely never mind. I said nothing. I've
Yep.
said nothing about the match being
It is
still
all
here.
your fault.
Yeah, it is. But Sisha is going to trade, but Leggings is still here. On the side of not breathing manually, and that's a big combo.
Yes, Legging is absolutely breaking out here, having this insane performance here. It is so crazy. Leggings, strong easy player, extremely strong easy player, strong hard work player, and also DT finger control. What a interesting skill set.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting. Unfortunately, it's going to be a break for them. Very unfortunate, but Toriki is still here for the team. I think, of course, the map is not over. Again, we cannot say for sure if it's going to be a full collapse from not breathing manually. Mid-grams will still come back, but honestly, I think it's quite dope.
Oh yeah, looking very confident. Score difference of nearly 500,000 here, 450,000. And not much was left, map left. Gato Hang gonna break and Kumidaiko last higher combo to the point of control this year and K-Trick, but it's just not enough. Even if the entire red team breaks now and blue as SSRS, it's just not enough time anymore.
Yep. Definitely not enough time. Just also the combo weren't also not too here.
Yes, and we are at match point. Metegrams had a strong start, but lost 4 maps in a row now.
Yep. And now they will have to, find a solution. Otherwise, it's going to be loser bracket time. And they could do it on an HD1. I think it's a fair pick. Fremont 1, also a fair pick.
Yes,
But they won't
so
need.
they request a timeout. Fremont 1 or HD1, both of them very strong picks for them, potentially. But yeah, it's quite up in the air. I would be extremely surprised if they picked something like No Mod 3, No Mod or No Mod 2. No Mod 4 might be a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, that timeout is very important because this is going to be the last pick. So I can definitely understand why they would pick their timeout right now. So it's about to make a decision on what could be a better plan between HD1 and Fremont 1. I would say Fremont 1, but because Fremont 1 you can like put a bunch of HRs and put it on HD and stuff. Also, the easy multiplayer can be very juicy if you can play well on that map.
Absolutely. Instead of Remote 1, I believe might just be a slightly better pick for Metegrams. But we do not know the scores of them. We do not know how confident they are on it. Maybe they just don't want to play it. Maybe they just don't have fun playing it.
Maybe. Well, in that case, they could still have Nomad 4 and Nomad 3. Yeah, I think it would still be now breathing manually favorite. But that could be a solution if they don't want to pick into like a Fremont 1. But I don't know. There's not a lot of solutions left. There's not a lot of maps left. Of course, picking into the Nomad 2 would be an extra blunder. It is without saying it. Because it's on the only tapping. It's only the tapping map left. So
Yes.
I don't know. They have a lot to go for, but nothing smells like the win. Like if they pick HG1, I'm not sure if they're going to win. If they pick Fremont 1, sure they can be a bit favorite, but like they really don't look that favorite on paper.
Yes, it is so It's considering how late we are into the match, all of these maps they're picking now, they're playing now, none of them they're really confident in. I feel like none of them they're sure, hey, we're gonna win that, and really feel that now. And Meter Graham's just not in a good spot. There's no maps that they can guarantee win.
Yep. Also, the thing, no matter what they pick, they will have to take Noma 2 just after.
Yes.
That
I would be very
that
surprised
one-
if we did not see Noma 2 after that game, in case Meter Grahams wins their own pick.
Yeah. I mean, no matter what happens, they will take a hit just after their own pick. So it's going to be a little bit tricky. A little bit tricky. They'll have to deal like a heavy map just after, but for now they will still have to pick a map and to win it in order to stay in that winner's bracket.
Oh, absolutely. And we are about to run out on a timer pretty much right now. We're running out of the timer. Yes. Hidden 1 pick.
That's fair.
Yeah, that is fair. It was Hidden 1 or Fremont 1, so that makes sense.
Yeah, one of those picks that we did talk about and that could be in favor of Midograms. I mean, not a lot left in the pool. You gotta do what you gotta do. And if this is just about to pick into the awkward aim, Ishi, then so be it. And we do have the Protect Pokemon from Inabakumori.
Yes, it's such a good background though.
It is, it is. And good map too.
Stormbring, Foro, K-Trick, Prodigy. Immediately knowing what the roster is going to be. For the red team, it's going to be Azaz, Abug, Leggings. I would be very surprised if Stacia didn't play. We'll most likely see her.
Yeah, of course. Stacia
And,
is going to play the map.
Possibly Siroki.
Yeah, yes, this is fine as roster, as you would call. Those, I think those two players will come in the lobby. There goes Stacia, and waiting potentially for Slovakia, of course.
Yes, they're really letting their timer run out here. Probably practicing a map till the last moment. Siroki coming in.
Okay, that's fair. And you know, watch out that map. This is a bit tricky as a map. It's not like pure awkward. And there's like some patterns that can be a bit surprising and stuff. So
Absolutely, you
watch
can absolutely get caught off guard here.
Miku is a Pokemon fan. Inabakumori since 2.
Alright, looking at the matches right now. Lock In versus the Orb. Lock In is leading.
Oh.
4-2.
Okay. A lot of interesting matches so far.
Yes, I'll probably be expecting 2 million scores from both sides here. But yeah, we'll see that.
Yep. And well, so far so good. The map is pretty long for HG1.
Yes, 3 minutes 40. Quite enough time to build up some really big combos, but also to struggle a lot. So we see all players being somewhat more confident on the map. K-Trick not with the best accuracy start, but that can change, of course. Well, it changed for the worse.
That's fine. Just all of the combos still here. Nothing pretty much. Nobody pretty much having the advantage, but the first square is going to be non-advantage because this is only going to be a trade between Forward and Atasabak.
Slight accuracy advantage for Team Red, but Stacia, that is a big miss. Stacia, obviously, she is the main carrier of the team together with Siroki. Both of these players extremely strong, but also supported by Leggings. Now Prodigy trading it back. 2 FCs from both sides. Supporting combos are surprisingly higher on the red side at the moment.
Yeah, not by too much. Honestly, those two high combos are going to be the key for this point. Like in Soroki, Ketrick and Stonebeam. Not very surprised by seeing all those players still on those FCs. And we're going to be halfway through the map. You don't want to break here. This is a no-go. Otherwise, the score is going to be quite cut indeed.
Yes, these slow parts are so important to catch up your accuracy, to catch up your score. And now we get into the next KI. Going a little bit faster here, a bunch of sliders, very easy to slider break on these, but nothing too challenging, I feel like, for all these players. Oh, they won first. All of them hit it.
Okay. No.
Seisha again with a miss.
Ooh. I know that's not a big combo, so that's okay. That's
Prodigy
also
missing here.
Yeah, trade. Only a trade. It's actually fine for all of the teams. It's just going to be so difficult, I think, for Mitograms. We do know Ketrick Shake, and I think that may come out to play, but so key.
And Foro was not the main player of them, so the miss from Soroki, very painful. Leggings the only FC left on the red side, but they're keeping themselves alive with the supporting combo from Aza and their accuracies.
I mean, they're going to come back if the combos are still the same, but watch out for those check at the end.
All of the players hitting it. Aza missing the only leggings left for his team, trying to hold it alive. Score going towards the right more and more, and I feel like a Stormbeam moved the miss now.
But they can straight. It's only Ketrick. It's only Ketrick with the shake. With the shake he holds, and with the shake it's going to be a point from mid the ground.
Yeah, Ketrick trying to keep it up alive here. Score difference of 120,000. Score gets higher and higher from Ketrick. He doesn't even shake that much anymore. I think he doesn't have the strength to do that anymore. And that is the end. That is just a free combo at the end.
That shake. That shake. Oh my god.
Just slightly.
Just slightly. Just slightly. Just trying to hide it small. Like just a tiny bit, but that's going to be a FC from Ketrick. Instant play and definitely a carry from in the ground, and they're happily going to take their own point. Now they will have to fight on the Noma 2, probably against Not Breathing manually. Doesn't look like the great matchup of the world, but they will have to fight.
Yes, absolutely. They did give themselves a lifeline here. Only one more win, and they can bring it to tiebreaker. That will be so exciting to see.
Yeah. I mean, they could do it. They could absolutely do it, and it's just, I don't know. This is such a great match. I love this match. Already having like few like breakpoints. The match itself just insane.
Yes, and looking at the other match, Lock In leading 5-2 against the Orb on match point.
Ooh. Okay. I mean, overall, just the matches are so nice, especially because of the group stage. Like, you know, you do have the winners bracket because it does require to be top 2 of your group to play in the winner stage, and then if you're not, you're playing into the loser bracket if you're 3rd or 4th on the group stage, and it does like create a lot of great matchups. And so far, it does work extremely well. Just overall having extremely great matches all over the place.
Oh yeah, it's just so interesting to see all of that. Alright, they're letting the timer run out again. They're not sure what to pick, it seems like. I feel like the Noma 2 is the one to go here, but I think maybe a Noma 3 might just also be not a bad pick. But I think eventually they will settle in the Noma 2. I would be very surprised if they didn't.
Yeah, I mean, Noma 2, Noma 3, Noma 4 looks fine. Noma 2 looks favorite more for Not Breathing manually. The only map that would be pretty bad to pick would be 3-1. That would be the pick that I don't think we want to see if we want support Not Breathing manually.
Noma 4! Okay! The picks get weirder and weirder.
Okay, yeah, they didn't want to play that Noma 2. They really didn't want to play that Noma 2. And they're picking into that Noma 4 the tech. I don't know who's gonna win this one.
Yes, that is something that I did not expect, and I do not know how this is going to go. Not really mentally feeling more confident on Nomad 4. It seems like they know in the other matches, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ref is dead.
Ref dead. Oh no. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay, no. Ref not dead. Ref not dead. And we do see is it a custom? Hold on.
Nomad 4 is a custom song and a custom map.
I'm mega fan. Holy.
Starts very strong, gets a little bit more chill in the middle, but always going pretty techy. That song was made for tech.
Yeah, that map also, of course, Mega Fan being extremely strong to make those tech maps. And just this song is a fucking banger. It's incredible, and just having it already like a custom song in quarterfinals, and having such a quality map in quarterfinals, I think just show great signs for the rest of the tournament.
Oh, absolutely. We have so many maps coming up and songs coming up as well. It is going to be extremely exciting.
Okay. Alright. And so we will have to be ready 2 minutes, only 2 minutes, but that map is extremely explosive. As you can hear. And still need some players on the side of not breathing manually, not anymore. And just okay, we're getting ready. Just blue roster, meaning still one player.
Yes, absolutely. So
Okay.
Eknom, Soroki, Stacia, JT Kent, well, Soroki, Stacia, as always, staying in the lobby. Stonebream, as always, being here. Prodigy, K-Trick, Gato Hongo, all have their main carries here, supported by Eknom and JT Kent, well.
I don't know how it's gonna go.
Yes, this is so in the air. I have no clue either. But I will be so excited to see that, the tiebreaker.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Those heavy sliders. You're going to have a lot of them in this map. And this map goes hard, the song goes hard. I think it's pretty much a pre-tiebreaker. No matter what happens, we do have a banger for the rest of the match.
Oh, absolutely. We start here with the slower part, but it's going to get so much faster, so quick. 2 minutes 13. Soroki being the first miss. Eknom trading it, also missing. Both players do not have the full combos anymore. Blue looking good here.
Okay.
Stacia missing. Prodigy being trading it back, but 3 FCs versus 1.
Yeah, that's not going to be good so far for not breathing manually. We're going to get halfway through the map.
K-Trick here, and Gato Hongo also breaking. 1 FC versus 1, but better supporting combos for the team red, and the score goes to the left side.
Yeah, Stonebream and Chicken, well, holding on for both sides. And I don't know who is going to be favorite. Not breathing manually does have more supportive combo, but they will have to hold quite a lot to maybe take the win here.
And cheating and well, the break does not help the situation here. That was their last FC, but the 3 supporting combos are really holding it alive. Prodigy, Gato Hongo breaking, Stonebream trying to keep it alive, but it's not enough if he's alone.
Yeah, there's a lot of supportive combos on the side of not breathing manually. It doesn't look too good for me to come. Even with the full combo still from Stonebream, which is an insane performance. As long as there's two.
Soroki missing.
Okay.
And now it's more in the open. No, Ekno name also missing. And the score goes towards left side. Stonebream has to hold through this insane part here.
It's comebackable. It's definitely comebackable. He has to hold.
Oh
Can he
my
score
god!
big? What is that score?
Stonebream missing, but 40,000 score difference. Is it enough? Yes, it is.
That's enough.
Taking it to the tiebreaker. Stonebream single-handedly carrying his team to the tiebreaker.
That's a carry. That was a carry from Stone for mid to Gram. And we're going to see a tiebreaker. I cannot believe it. I thought it was so doomed until it wasn't.
Yes, absolutely. That is incredible. Um, I don't know what to say about that.
I have no words. I have no words, but it's going to be TV time.
Stonebream, the main carry of their team, turning on when he needed to. That was the point where they needed him, and he showed up.
Jesus Christ. That's now we're going to see the TV already in quarterfinals. This is insane. You know, usually in like the first matches you don't usually get a ton of TVs, but here right off the bat, we're going to see the tiebreaker. Um, who's going to be favorite on this one?
I am not sure. It is such a long map as well. Maybe not even. Is this the tiebreaker? Yeah, 4 minutes 48. Quite short for a tiebreaker.
Yeah. I don't know what to expect. I really don't know what to expect.
Yes, it is really hard. I believe we will have now the main carries, the main consistent players, Stonebream, Stacia, Sorority, all of these players, Foro maybe even, all of these players have to turn up here and show what they can do.
Yep.
Getting information from other games, the Orb versus Lock-In, 5-4, still for Lock-In, match point for the last 2 points already. But they're about to get tiebreaker as well, it seems like, if Orb wins their own pick, I believe, no?
Those matches are just insane, you know. Just this is so weird to have those close matches already, and just having those matches. It's like insane for a tournament like this. We of course going to wait for players because I don't know if they expected a tiebreaker, and I think they're currently maybe playing it, discovering it maybe, and just going to try their best to take this one home. It's going to be or not breathing manually, which was supposed to be the top seed in this match versus me to grab the underdog here, but as we saw, I don't think they can be called an underdog anymore.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Everything is up in the air. I would still very slightly, not very manually, favor them just because of their strength of their players and how strong their main roster is at the moment. I believe they are slightly favored together with Stacia and Sorority, together with Leggings and Fold as their support player. But it is, as I said, all in the air. So, yeah.
Yeah, small advantage for not breathing manually. I would agree. But it's still anyone's game. That's the thing. You know, you can have like a big combo, and there you go. Kind of stuff.
Yeah, very map definitely has carry potential. 4 minutes 48 long. If you can build up these huge combos, you can definitely get a lot of score in here. But it only has the potential. I feel like it's going to be a lot more important on a team performance together here and not the solo performances.
Yep. And I think we're gonna get started. Don't forget about the easy multiplayer that can happen on TV. Of course, I don't know if we're going to see it on this map, but don't forget that easy multiplayer is 2.2 for easy only and 2.6 for easy HD. Good to know, but of course we're not going to see it here.
Yes, easy on this map is going to be extremely hard, and if you only want to play that if you are incredibly confident on it. I don't think anybody outside of PRs will want to do that.
Pretty much. I think that is very well said, and we're going to start.
Yes.
So slow. but like every TV pretty much.
Yes, Katrick being first person to miss, taking away the stress, this shake. Stacia trading, leggings also breaking. Still at the early parts. Stonebream also breaking.
Yeah. So pretty much
Okay.
only interesting fact here is going to be Foro on the HT. It's going to be the only player on that mod.
Yes, but
Why
the
not?
HD can really bring you so much score as well in these kind of close matches. This might just be so much, but the accuracy not looking so good. Prodigy, the only FCs left versus Bolt, both having quite good accuracies here. But overall team combos and accuracy more favored towards red.
Okay. Yeah, but
Prodigy now missing and Fold as well.
yeah, missing here and there. Not two big combos on the side of Nitogram. I cancel three of them
Yes, and
for not breathing manually.
now looking at the consistency of these players, Stacia 99.4%, and that can really bring back a lot. Sure, not an AC anymore, but as long as she holds up long, she can just carry that.
Yeah, I mean, we do have to look for Stacia so far putting out some insane performances in this tournament, and so, of course, looking like the favorite in this TV.
Yes.
We didn't, break from leggings though, we didn't miss it, so it's going to even things out. Stacia though breaking, we didn't
Yes.
mention this name, and she's going to break on Izoroki on the side of non-breathing manual.
Yes, and K-Trig and Stonebring really have the chance to bring that back. Slow part now, building up the combo, building up the scores. 4-row missing. Slowest score on the team. With the hidden.
Okay. A trade from Bolt, nothing too bad.
And
Those
they're all
big
part.
combos.
Yeah, that was a hard part.
Those combos are still
Soroki breaking.
Oh, that's a big one. Oh, that's a big one. And halfway through the map, Kitrick and Stone Brim are looking very, very nice here for mid to ground.
Yes, but K-Trick starting to shake again. Not feeling it well here. Stonebring, pure stony, no shake. Just like a stone.
Oh my god, Kitrick shake. We love to see it.
But hits it! And we are in a break here. 2/3 over for the map. Players still do not see the scores though. 4-0
Yeah.
completely struggling here.
Yeah, for struggling here is not going to help Mythogram. Mythogram do have those big combos to carry them. Not big answers besides of leggings for the side of not breathing manually.
Zoro and
no
Soroki
breaks.
trading. It's all up to K-Trick and Stonebring to carry their teammates here, mainly 4-0, but it seems like they do not need 4-0. The score difference is higher than his entire score.
They do not need for Prodigy though. Is going to find a break.
Oh, the chain miss.
That K-Trick breaking here. That's one big combo gone. Watch out for those scores, but look at it. Not breathing manually has no score left.
Yes, and Stonebrim holding strong, being the main carry for the team again, being purely consistent, and this tapping part, these bursts, giving so much score to him.
Hey, that's GG.
It might just be.
Yeah, that's GG.
Like,
Like no
Meet the
answer on the side of-
Grahams taking down one of the main favorites of the entire tournament.
That's really huge. I mean, Graham will have some confidence boost for the rest of the tournament, that's for sure. Upsetting the seed one, at least for this match. And they look very insane. Stone the Brim is going to miss at the end, but that's not going to matter. Ketrick and Stone the Brim, both of them are getting up to really, really great scores and gonna make the difference for this tiebreaker. Graham is going to be Stone winner semifinal.
Yes, absolutely. Insane performance, mainly from Stone Bream here in this round, but also K-Trick being an amazing support. Prodigy also having this really good score. Foru kind of falling behind here, not having his best game, but it was enough. It was what they needed, and they take the tiebreaker towards them. Now breathing manually falling into the loser bracket.
Yep. I don't know what a great match it was. Of course, we did see a lot of great performances, especially from Stacia on the other side for not betting manually, but that's not going to be enough.
Yes, absolutely. And we will immediately switch towards another game because they have a tiebreaker running right now.
Oh
And that
god.
is Lock In versus the Orb.
Unfortunately, I'll have to leave. I'll have a catch for cup for French team to cast. I it's
Okay, it seems like
45
that
minutes.
round is over as well. Maybe?
Yeah. No, it's definitely no. That's not over.
It hasn't started yet, I believe.
No, they're like 3 against 3 or 4 against 3, something like that. Spear against Russia. But I'm gonna take my leave. I'll let you commentate that tiebreaker. Those matches are insane, by the way. And thanks for casting with me. And thanks
All
for
right.
streaming.
Thank you so much for